If you are looking for a tutorial on how to do a factory standards closure, this video is for you. Please do not like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell. So let's get right into the video. Making use of our 2x6 factory made net. Like this is an already made lace, so don't need to cut out again. Making use of our, you can see the way our wooden ventilating pin, scissors, and comb. So this is the hair we are working with. I am picking a hair from the closure, so I'm making a new closure from the old closure the hair came with. The old closure is torn already, so I'm just going to cut in the hair that I'm making use of to ventilate. Then after cutting, I just use my comb to comb out that place, comb out those weft, those short weft, because we don't need it on the closure we are working with. You can see it, we don't need it. It's going to make our work to look rough, especially this factory standard closure, that's double split knotting that we are making. So yeah, this is canvas head. We make use of our thin and middle of a masking tape. This tape now, so that the nail will be able to see through on it, because if I place my this thing on it, it won't. Then for the lace, the smooth side is the front and the rough side, which is the side that is sewn, is the back. So it's the smooth side you are placing on the net. So this is the hair. You bend in, one side should be short, like 2 inches short, and the other side should be long. Then you see the way I use my thumb to hold the hair firm. So you have to hold the hair very firm, and you hold your ventilating pin just like you are holding pen in school. Just like so, you are holding pen in school. That's where you hold your ventilating pin. Where you hold your ventilating pin, and you hold it not so tight. If you hold your ventilating pin so tight while trying to bring out your hair beneath your net, it will tear. Your net will tear. So this is just me now trying to start the base. So I'm just doing that because it might not be clear, you might not understand it, but I'm getting to a place where I will zoom it for you to see. Like this is a beginners friendly tutorial, like from scratch, from A to Z. So from time to time I'll be zooming the hair so close so you see what I'm doing. I'm just trying to create a straight line that I'll walk and start as my base at the back. And you know, for this already made lace, it has a disadvantage. Yes, disadvantages is that that place where they sew it, that is that side where they sew it now, is normally hard. Most times if you're not careful, you end up breaking your ventilating pin. So yeah, I'm always careful. I'm always being slow, like ventilating that iron part. Some ventilators don't even ventilate it, they just sew weft on it. Like if they are wigging, they just sew weft on it. Hope you get what I'm saying. So I'm just trying to make a straight line before you get what I'm doing. I'm just doing like leave one line, do one line, leave one line, do one line. That's how they explain it now. You leave one hole, you do one hole. That's what I'm doing at the back. So once I'm done creating that straight line, then I'll now start ventilating in between that holes that we left, like in between that one hole, one line that we left. We ventilate in between the lines. That's how to do a base. So just keep watching and you will understand this closure. This is a beginner's friend, like I said. So if you have watched till here, I know we are just beginning. We are just getting started, because this tutorial I'm going to show you how to finish up the pattern, the style, and everything. So for this base, you know, for the base is normally full. It's the base that cover the weft of your weave or weave on or hair. So we normally take 3 to 2 hairs. Don't pick one strand of hair, no, please, because it's going to make your base to be scanty, and when your base is scanty, your closure is not giving what it is supposed to. So your base is supposed to be thick, not so thick, but supposed to be thick. So we are making use of 2 to 3 strands of hair for our base. So yeah, let's zoom it. You can see what I'm saying. So we made a straight line, one line, then in between that same line that we left, that's where I'm ventilating. So you can do it up like this. Once you ventilate, the lines, you see what I'm saying, those lines, that's where you are ventilating. So you can do it like so, up like this, and you can still do it like a straight line. So whichever one works for you, but you can see what I'm trying to say. The lines that you did in between, like this one I did now, come in between up here and ventilate. You get? So I told you now, this base I'm picking 2 to 3 strands. You can see it's thick and covering the lace already, like the back is covering it already. You understand what I'm saying? That line that you left, you ventilate in between. Then I come up again, the empty line, I ventilate. You get it? So that's why I zoomed it for you to see. If you don't get it, you can as well screenshot the way it is now, so that when you are working with your own, you look at the screenshot and then you understand it. When you look at the screenshot, you just screenshot every site I am doing. I tell you, that's the best way to learn online. Like, just like the way it is now, you screenshot it, and then once you are working with yours, you'll be able, when definitely as you're using your phone, you'll be able to zoom that screenshot very well to see the lines and the hole. And when you look at that screenshot, you can now as well use it, the screenshot to now like guide you. You get, like, you now be like, okay, am I getting it right? You look at what you are doing, you look at the picture, you now said, okay, yes, I'm doing it right. This is the way it is. This is the way it is looking, and that's just it. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. I'm just trying to tell you. So some people, everybody learn differently. Some people can learn while watching the video, and some, they can find it difficult. So I'm just trying to give you like a hack, a hint, because it works for me. Like, even if I'm learning a tutorial online, I had to screenshot part by part. So once I'm doing it, I said, okay, am I getting it right? And I said, okay, yeah, this is the way it is. Yes, is it looking like the person's own? Yes, it is. Is it coming out the way it was looking in that person's own? Yes, it's coming out. So those things motivate you. I don't know if you get it. I don't know. I'm just sharing. So, and again, some people ventilate this way. If you are the type that start learning to ventilate this way, it's still fine. You can as well still do the same thing. So we are done with the base, and you see the way it looks like. I did not ventilate that sewn part of this lace. I don't have extra ventilating piece. So now we are just going to measure out our middle part with our tape rule. You can see the way I place my tape rule, and you measure that line, that 1 inch line, that line, that's when you now put a knot there. That knot now will now guide you that, okay, this is my middle part, because you don't want to place eye pencil on that side once you want to when you are done with your hair now, to now be having dirt there. So we just knot, and now at the edge of that our base, that's what we are working with. You can see when you turn the net has this slant line. So we are starting from that edge, we leave one hole and knot the next hole. Like, we leave one hole, after we do one knot, we leave the next hole on top and knot the next one. So I'm still going to zoom it as well for you to get what I'm saying. You can see now. Can you see it? So the hole on this hole now, the next one, no, we are not doing it. We'll bring out our ventilating pin, then we'll leave it and do the next one. So there's a hole in between. You see, there's a hole now in between. So the one here, we are not doing it. We'll leave it and do the next one. I don't know if you get it. So now when you are looking at it, there is a line in between, like a hole in between the knots. So we are just going to knot it until we get to that line. That line, that is our middle line. Our middle line will ventilate here till we get to that line. Can you see it? So this is the way it's looking. You're having one hole in between the holes. So I'm just ventilating, and this is how you ventilate, you get to the line. See, we are almost at that line. You can see it. We are almost at the line. So I'm just trying to knot again up. You can see, trace the line to that one. You get what I'm saying, but I'm just trying to knot. So now we are almost at that line here. So we'll just ventilate on it like so. So once you get to that line, the last one there, instead of you to leave a hole as usual as we are doing, no, you don't leave a hole again. You ventilate on the next line, like you ventilate on the front of it. So we'll come back again, leave a line in between, one slant line in between, and do the next one close to it. That's for this pattern. So look at what it looks like down. You can see what I'm saying. So there is a line a line in between, like there's a line. So this is how it's looking. We have knotted 3, so you can see how it is. So we are just going to be knotting it down till we get to our base. Then that's when we'll now continue. You just be leaving one slant line, and then you do the next one. As you are doing the next one, you are leaving a hole in between. Once you are done with a straight line, you leave a whole line, then you move to the next one. You get what I'm saying? But once you get to that line, our middle line, you don't leave a hole again. You just ventilate on the next one, like so. This one now, you ventilate on the next one. So it's giving the double, like double. That's the way factory do their own. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So it's giving that double splits, giving that close, the fuller look just on that middle line. So we are working with two strands inside, like this one we are doing on the inside part. We are working with two strands of hair. So when we get to that last line, like our finish line, the knot that we are using to finish on that line, we are doing just a single strand. You can see it, what I'm saying. I leave a line in a slant line, then I start ventilating. So you can as well trace like I did here. I trace the lines I'm working with, so it will be like a guideline for me. So I'll not do one will now jump, one will now not balance well. So once I start, I just trace it all through, then I'll now start working with that line. Once I get to the end of the line, I do another line again to continue. So it will guide me on what I am doing. You can as well see it. Double split knotting, it's just like double knot, but you are putting your fingers in between to separate the knots. You can see it. You can see the way I'm ventilating it. So you understand, you leave a line in between and you do it to that part. So this is basically how to do this knots. It's not hard. It's not I can see it's kind of complicated, but at the end result is beautiful. The end result is fantastic. So yeah, this is the other side. We will not be starting from the end of our base again. We'll be starting from this side, like you see it. So we are doing this side and we are doing this side front, not like the other one. It started from the end of that base, like that corner that we started from the other one. So if you have watched to this place, you know what I'm saying. So here now we are starting from the last, like from the main middle side going front. That's where we are doing this one. So yeah, this is the way it is. This is me just doing it. I did the other side and I did so that it will be like all your mask this side. But if you want to finish one side before you start the other side, I do that too. But you see, I'm just doing slant. We have already marked our line. So I've finished up the other side. So this I'm going to show you how to close up, like how to close up the front of your closure to give it that straight line. So you keep on ventilating till you get to, you see, you ventilate till you get to that line where your 6 is stopping. Then if you are ventilating the rest, the same slant, you continue doing the slant that we are doing, but you'll be stopping at that place. I'm still going to zoom it so you see what I'm saying. You'll be stopping at that line. You make sure the line is balanced with the other one. So you can as well trace from the down or trace from the up down. But me, I'm tracing from this up, like the way I did my ventilating pin. Because you can trace from the down now, it won't balance up with the up. So you just keep doing your one line, leave one hole on top of it. And so you can see once you ventilate and get to that line, you stop. So it will be coming in a straight path. But once you reach the line like this, you stop. Then the next one up, you can see I am open the next one. I brought out my ventilator so you see there's a line, you see this next one there, that's where you now put beside it and then you knot. You get what I'm saying, right? So you ventilate again till that line, then the next one up you still put beside it, just like so. You ventilate, we have reached the line now, so there will still be an empty space. So it's that empty space now you do that next one, like on top of it there's a knot. This knot now, look at it, this knot on top of it now, beside it you now put your ventilating pin. Beside it gone, you not leave any line, you now put your ventilating pin and then you now put a knot there. So it's that knot that we putting on top of it that will now balance it, gives it that straight line, you get. And this is our last but not the least. You can see it. This is it, and this is what it looks like on the mannequin. This is a finished result of our factory standard closure. See you in my next tutorial. I love you.